Well, today I'm on a different rock hunting adventure. I am at Big Mike's Rock Shop and Gift. They are down at Cave City, not far from Mammoth Cave. Let's go check out their rock yard. It's not big, but it is loaded, so let's go check it out. Well, the first bin here is pyrite. We've got lepidolite, diopside, some small river agates, chrysocolla, even some granite, which is pretty common at least in my area. A little bit of marble, some Brazilian amethyst points there, some picture jasper. I want to take a look at some of that. There's probably some pretty cool jasper or pictures in that, but I don't know. I've never really played with picture jasper. And then this is a really cool display. Some Brazilian amethyst. And take a look at these. Probably some, maybe aventurine. That looks like Wonderstone. Wow. Cool stuff. Some sodalite there. Just all kinds of stuff. Even some obsidian here. I couldn't tell you what that is, but it's got some neat stuff. A little bit of snowflake obsidian. Points. Wow. Then you turn around, we've got bloodstone and heliotropic jasper. I've never heard of that one. This looks like some tourmalated quartz. Of course, you've got some calcites, fuchsite, Mexican calcite. Really. Now over here we've got some Mexican calcite. These look like those look like Moroccan geodes. Let's keep looking. Oh, my favorite tiger eye, but these are awfully thin slabs. Might have to take that one home with me and cut.
Got some cool rocks here.
Okay, now this has got to be one of my favorite tables because right here we've got some really beautiful Kambaba jasper. Let me get this, kind of having to do this one-handed, so that is beautiful patterns in that, and the greens. Yeah, that's really, really cool stuff. This one's smaller. I don't know what that would look like inside. We need to cut. This tells me, I'm guessing this is not Kambaba jasper. I think someone's mixed some things up here. But look at that. That is so cool. And then this next one is Kentucky agate. This isn't the highest quality Kentucky agate, but what you really want to find in that is some of the red, something like that. That looks like that's more just a geode, but still really pretty stuff. There's a cool looking little Kentucky agate. And I do love this too. The serape jasper is just, it looks like agate, but it's all jasper. It's like a banded jasper. Really cool. It even sparkles on the outside. I've still got quite a bit of this at the house, so I don't think I'm going to pick any of that up today. But and then we've got this mint opal. It's essentially a common opal, but it's got that kind of minty green color in it. Tourmaline. That's really cool stuff. Let's take a look over here. We've got some really cool quartzes. There's some more of the Polynesian picture jasper. That is really interesting looking stuff. I might have to, unfortunately I'm not sure when it comes to picture jaspers, I'm not sure what I'm really looking for. Let's see here. I know that side would probably be cool cut and polished. It'd be interesting to see what kind of pictures are in it once I figured out how to cut it. It's got some neat stuff in it. Well, that one's very banded. Come on, there we go. Get it to focus here. Look at that. I might have to, I don't know, I might have to take that one. I don't know. Let's set it up here on the corner. Inside the door there is a scale.
Is there?
Yes. That's neat, but it's got a lot of fractures in it. I like the dark on this one. It almost has an agate chalcedony feel, but it's picture jasper. I almost like that one better. I might have to take that one because I think I should be able to get a couple of good slabs off of that. Let's set that one aside.
Yeah, I got cool stuff and you're like, $8, that's pretty good. $8 a pound, and then you go weigh it and you're like, oh, I didn't think it weighed that much.
Beautiful, beautiful pieces.
Hey, go ahead.
Let's see here.
Same time.
This is some zebra jasper. I've never played with that either, so I'm not sure. Snake green quartz, rock quartz, yellow jasper, which looks like tiger eye, but a lot of stuff I've never really messed with, but here's some Brazilian blue jasper. Interesting. I love apatite when I can find a good solid chunk of it. Now one of my favorite bins, and we may have visited this already, but I could walk around this for hours, but take a look at this serpentine with the iron pyrite in it. That is so awesome. And it does take a beautiful, beautiful polish.
I'm thinking about buying one like that to put beside the one that you just gave me.
I might have to.
Yeah, look at that.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep my. Let me readjust, and I'll be right back, and we'll look more at more of this serpentine.
Okay, so I might,
I don't know what this black is in it, but when I cut it, it sure makes my saw look like it's losing a lot of oil. There we we go. See if you can see that pyrite gleaming. It's got a beautiful glint when the sun hits it right. It really shines. To my eye, I can see it. I can see the glints. I don't know if it's coming off in the camera or not. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I really like this chunk here. I'll bet it doesn't have as much of the pyrite in it, but it's still pretty. Yeah, that one's going home with me. And then the smoky quartz. These are nice chunks too. Beaten up, but good for slabbing for sure. Okay, so here I am. I'm back. I'm not home yet, but here were my purchases. Of course, I had to buy a piece of serpentine with that iron pyrite in it. Let's see if we can get a little closer on some of it. And I can't really get it to come through on the camera, but beautiful, beautiful piece. Now, I did not film on the inside of the store. Most of it is finished pieces, polished pieces. They do have some rough, like this. This is a piece of African amethyst. These are beautiful, dark purple on the inside. And so when we get back home to the shop, we'll, I mean, look at that in the sun. That's got a nice glow. But when we get back home, we'll cut it. And then, of course, I picked up some tiger eye here. My plan with these is to do a face cut and polish on these thinner pieces. I could probably make some earrings out of, some of it. But these are really thin, so I think I might cut some slabs to make earrings or something out of. But this beauty is the one I'm most excited about. It's just a matter of, how I want to slab this. Now there is it looks like a healed fracture. You can kind of see some of that here, and it comes up through here. And then a good chunk of it is right here. And looks like it's kind of broken here on the end, but that is going to be really nice to slab. And then this polychrome jasper I'm most excited about because of the large pieces of red jasper in it, and some of the lines and things. I think it's really going to be pretty. So next stop is going to be the shop, and we'll slab those up and take a look at them after they're cut, because they'll be much, much different. But as I was saying earlier, I did not film on the inside. I guess I really didn't explain that much, but on the inside was, there were a couple of families with little kids, and, I didn't want to interrupt their shopping, so I kept myself kind of quiet. But yeah, in here in just a second, we'll be back in the shop, and we will do some cutting. All right, we're back at the shop, and I have slabbed some of these rocks that we brought back from Big Mike's, so let's take a look at them. I'm going to start with this, I think I'm going to start with this tiger eye. I just took the face off because I'm going to, there we go, get some sunlight here. I want to get some, I just want to face polish this one, but it is very, very nice. I love that it's got all the blue going through it. Unfortunately, my sunlight is kind of low still. It's morning here, so there we go. I love all the little variegations in that. I was very tempted to take some more slabs off of it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner off and just kind of make it a rounded face polish. And I have others, so let's start with, well, let's move on to the thin blue tiger eye here. Now this one, this is one of the most unique tiger eye I think I've found yet, or I've picked up yet. I don't know what to make of this at the top. I don't know if that's calcite, but it doesn't have the chatoyance, which is that flash that the blue has. Here's the slab I took off of it, because I'm gonna I'll make a couple pieces of jewelry out of this. We'll make some cabochons. I'll either do a short or it'll be a video on its own, but it's very unique. It doesn't have that typical tiger eye look. It almost looks like there's something else running through it. This next one, it was very unique as well. Here's the slab I took off of it. I'm hoping that maybe it'll be more chatoyant or flashy as I cut it, but here's the main piece of it. It's still really pretty, but very, very unique as far as tiger eye goes. Let's see. Let's go to the one that I did fully cab. I'm sorry about my camera work there. I'm hand holding it, so I'm going to start with the biggest slab that I took off of it. Now, other than it does have fractures, I'll have to be careful when I cut and grind it, because this one did want to blow apart on me. So, but yeah, it does have, I do like it. It's got some of that odd stuff like the last one had, maybe. You can kind of see that right here. It's not your typical, what I normally see in it anyway. But I do like that it's got the gold stripes through it. This is a very small piece. This is one that, this is part of it that crumbled. But it's still, there's enough there I can get, if nothing else, at least a couple of earrings. This one will probably have to be tumbled because of the way it fractured. And there's a couple little crumbs off of it. But I did get another nice big piece here, and I think I left it thick enough. I'm hoping when I cut it down, again, it'll be better. So I think next, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. This is that. Yeah, this is that amethyst chunk. This is the heel cut. So, you couldn't really see a whole lot. I mean, there was, you can see the white in it, but, when you hold it up to the light, you can see there's a little bit of that chevron pattern here up in the corner. You get that chevron pattern there, and then it's just, amethyst is just pretty, and it's really dark. So it'll really, I like that it does have the chevron patterning in there, but it's subtle. So, now I've chipped the end of it. That's not good. But that's really not where I was going to cut it anyway. So we'll get it in some sunlight, and yeah, that will definitely make some very, very pretty cabochons. Now then, let's go to our polychrome jasper here. This is some pretty unique stuff, I think. I've never messed with it, but I like this one because it did have the big chunks of red jasper, so I've got to try to make sure I keep some of that in there. And even though it's jasper, there's a lot of silica in it as well, so it's going to have, it'll have some clear pockets. And some of it did, the heel cut did kind of shatter on me, so, but it still has quite a bit of the jasper, which I think is very interesting. Now to some of my favorite. Let's take a look at the serpentine. Now, to me, serpentine is absolutely gorgeous. It's part of the jade family, so I think some of these clearer parts, it's either olivine or serpentine is basically jade, or it didn't turn completely into jade, but it was on its way. It just maybe didn't have enough time. But I'm going to say probably the clearer part in there, that mineral, is it's most likely olivine. And you know, maybe some nephrite jade in there, but the rock shop had it labeled as serpentine, and so that's what I'm going to call it. Some of it does have, I'm looking for the patches of it. This one's doesn't have the pyrite like I had hoped it would, but that's okay. I've got some other pieces of it that does. There's some of that pyrite. There's a little pocket of it right there, so that will definitely go into a cabochon. And the other side, there's that's not really the pyrite, but that is definitely pyrite. So I'll definitely be making some cabs with that. And so let me know in the comments, do you want to see these polished up, turned into cabs and polished, or you know, what do you want to see in some possible upcoming videos? I've got a few things planned. I need to get a rock hunt in for sure. I do have a rock hunt coming up in another month or so. That will be a little over a month. I'm a little over a month away from a rock hounding trip, but I'm going to keep that under wraps for now. But I am going to try to get a trip, maybe if things will cool down a little bit. I'm going to try to get down to Missouri again. I'd like to get up to Michigan sometime. I don't know if that's going to happen this year, but I try to at least once a year. And so let me know in the comments what you like to see. Do you like the rock hunts? Do you like the polishing videos? Do you want something more informative? I don't know how informative I can really be, but you know, if there's something you want to know about, let me know. Excuse me. But yeah, if you like this content, please help my channel to grow by leaving a comment, share with all your friends and family. Leave me a like, and I will see you in the next video. I've got a few more coming up that I've just got to finish editing, and yeah, like I say, just let me know what you like, and I appreciate any and all feedback. So until the next video, I will see you later.